to my little title tells. How you doing today? Well, if you are Wendy Williams and your financial advisor, something in the milk isn't clean. Y'all, there are new reports and exclusive interviews that Wendy Williams' financial advisor, Lori Schiller, remember the one that Wendy fired? That Wendy said was moving against her, that Wendy said was racist, that Wendy did not want around her? Well, guess what? She's not her former financial advisor, as has been thought. She literally went on record, Lori Schiller, and said that she's a prisoner in her own home and has had to hire armed security amid threats months after Wendy Williams slammed her. Let me tell y'all something, right? This article gives me such Britney Spears vibes. I believe that the reason Lori's making this is because she's going to try to get Wendy's estate to pay for her security, because she's going to say Wendy's at fault, or she's going to sue Wendy for the cost of it. I also find when you read this, it reminds you of what a scary situation Wendy is. The fact that this woman is bragging that she still works for Wendy. And then she goes on to say that her and Wendy always had positive conversations and never said a cross word to each other, even though you just said that months after Wendy slammed you, you need all this stuff. Y'all, again, we still need to pray for Wendy Williams. She is in the fight of her life. And it didn't escape my attention that when she left rehab, there were all these stories about how she's in New York partying, even though we have proof that she's returning back to her talk show. Someone, person, interest, big things, has an interest in Wendy Williams looking like the next Britney Spears, the way we thought about her back then, so they can take over her fortune and also take over the fortune of every penny she owns. Again, listen to this. Wendy Williams' financial advisor, Lori Schiller, claimed she had to hire armed security to protect herself and her family after threats. The financial advisor told Page 6 that she's a prisoner in her own home after Wendy publicly slammed her and called her a disgruntled former employee in February. Remember that. Lori told Page 6 that she wasn't fired and is still an advisor for Wendy on her account. So let's get this straight. Wendy's manager, Wendy fired him. She also fired Lori Schiller, right? And from what I read, Lori didn't have a right to do what she did. What happened after they got fired? The bank stepped in. They all testified they think she needed a guardian and was cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. And now, you know it. Her fired manager is still her manager, still getting 10 or 20% off of every penny she brings in. Lori Schiller, the person that Wendy publicly said, I don't trust her, she's the ops, blah, 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 is bragging she's still working for her? Get this. Lori says, I have 24-hour armed police officers outside of my house, kind of vetting everyone that comes to my front door. It's starting to affect my life. I'm a prisoner in my own home, and that continuing her work on Wendy's account has put her and her family at risk due to threats. I'm kind of living in my own personal hell here. Lori claims she was not fired from the account and is lead financial advisor for Wendy. There's a guardian in place serving as a conduit between the host and the bank. So the guardian kept Lori on. Lori is the lead financial attorney. Advisor. Lori is making bank off of Wendy. And listen to this again. I'm telling y'all, Lori is getting ready to sue Wendy's estate. She's trying to say she can't do her job. Her quality of life, it sounds like it to me at least, right? Her quality of life has decreased. She has 24-hour security. That costs money. Not only that, well, Wendy's vast fortune, if she did sue Wendy and got a cute coin of a few $1 million, that's enough while she's looking for another job. Again, you're complaining about a job you do. You're the chief financial advisor. You could have left Wendy's case at any point, but you won't because you're making money off of her. That's why you want financial advisors. You typically pay them a fee, but they also get a commission off the stuff too. Again, Lori claims she's not fired. Wendy publicly told her she ain't mess with her anymore. And then the Guardian, who looks like it's Wendy's old manager, the one she fired, the one that's still currently her keeper, right? I think he put somebody else in the place, a business manager, manager for something. But as far as he still has a huge role, it's believed that he got moved over to be Guardian. And as Guardian, you're also keeping the woman the other person that Wendy wanted fired. I don't know. Get this. Lori then goes on to say, she says she's had all positive conversations with Wendy, and it's been close to 12 years. Wendy publicly said that wasn't the truth, and her son publicly said that wasn't the truth. But here we are. As you guys know, in February, Wells Fargo froze her accounts after Lori claimed Wendy was of unsound mind, something that Wendy publicly denied. Why did he say that she was publicly of not sound mind? Because a multi-millionaire mogul gave her only son a credit card. And in the matter of 6 or 9 months, the son spent $100,000 on the credit card. Let me tell you something. That's perfectly normal when rich parents give their child a credit card. Second of all, the son actually came through and said, it wasn't me spending on models and bottles. You guys froze all her accounts. So all her food, her bills, her doctors, the nurses, everything we were doing to get her healthy naturally, you slowed down. So I literally was paying for my mom's life on this card. And when I went in and said, hey, can you guys actually pay her bills before the last piece of money that she has gets dried up? You guys said no, said it was foul, didn't believe that a Black mom could be paying for her son's bills or whatnot. And you tried to make me look like I was stealing from my mom. That's how I remember it. Now listen, don't forget in February, Wendy publicly claimed she fired Lori, which Lori is now disputed and said she wasn't fired. The woman that pays your bills publicly said in February, and she said it a bunch of times, she'll mess with you, she wants you out there. The Guardian, who is the manager that you helped get into that situation, has control over her funds and has decided that Lori can stay on. Y'all, listen, when I say Wendy was swimming with sharks, Wendy was swimming with sharks. Listen, Lori said, all I've done was follow the law to the T. I've been praised by Wells Fargo for all my efforts. I'm sure you did work. I'm giving them ample time and come to my defense and make a statement. And for some reason, they're just putting it to the side. Okay, so Wendy and Wells Fargo are going to get sued. All right, okay. Didn't I tell y'all? Lori's attorney, Anthony Mangle, also clarified to the outlet that Wells Fargo sought the guardianship, not his client. Lori, you're a wealth advisor. I know you might not have said they needed a guardianship, but honestly, Lori, when you said that she was an unsound mind, what did you think was going to happen? What did you think was going to happen? That's like me pulling a fire alarm and being like, I didn't know the fire company was going to come. What did you think was going to happen? That's what the alarm's for the fire company to come. Her attorney. Okay. Anyway, Wendy gave us another teaser of her upcoming podcast. I can't wait to see it. I just hope that the reports are true that she has been home and healing for the past 2 weeks after entering rehab. I hope that she is healthy. I hope she is keeping those vultures away from her. And I hope her son is actually close by her and not his father, because Kevin is a dark cloud that happens to the best of us. Anyway, y'all, let me know what you think in the comments. What's going on? Again, everybody's trying to pick up Wendy's pennies. I just hope she has somebody in her corner really going to bat. Anyway, my little tattletales, let me know what you think in the comments, and I will talk to you later. Bye.